you are looking for a dessert that is sure to please a crowd, you cannot go wrong with sweet and zesty lemon bars. Here with her recipe, we welcome back Southern chef and our friend, Bonnie Ward Strauss. Always so nice to see you.
Good to see you, Miss Hannah.
It already smells so bright and citrusy in here. I love this.
That's the thing. We've even been making lemon curd, and
oh, sure.
For Sunday, we even have king cakes with lemon curd in them this time.
Okay.
And coconut cream and some other things.
See,
but lemon's the thing.
All the things, right?
And I love the pucker. Do you love the pucker?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's go for it.
Yeah. And these are so simple.
Okay.
I mean, the crust is short, which means it has a lot of butter. So here you go.
Healthy
Use
amount
a really
of butter.
Good butter.
Okay.
So,
do you want this nice and soft? Yeah.
So it's softened. So that and your eggs, get them to like room temperature
Okay.
when you're going to start. So you can go ahead and dump. That's 3/4 cup of all-purpose flour.
Okay.
And a little bit of sugar, like 1/4 cup of sugar.
Easy.
And you can make a 9 by 13 pan, or you can half it for what we're doing.
Okay.
And you can either, I like to just kind of get the dry. No, it's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
I like to get the dry stuff together.
Going in.
And then
I'm
just
nervous.
the lowest one, or you can do it by hand.
Shoo, 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 shoo.
And yeah, it's so fast and so easy. And we're just going to pour it in here when it looks homogeneous.
Okay.
And we're going to smush it down. And you bake it at 350 for about 15 minutes. You only want the edges to get lightly golden.
Oh, okay.
Because then when you put your filling on it, you're going to bake it another 15 minutes or so until it's kind of set.
Okay.
So that's probably good enough.
Okay.
If you want. Okay. And I don't know how you feel about your fingers getting dirty or not.
Put me to work,
But,
Bonnie. I'm here for you.
Okay. So you just pour that in there and get it kind of evened out, or you can go through and see if there's some big old chunks of butter in there.
Break them up a little bit?
You can break them up, but
ooh, this is
you
fun.
don't have to. I mean, you cannot mess this up. You know, all my recipes are very forgiving.
Oh, okay.
Because I need that. You know?
We got to give ourselves grace,
I mean,
Bonnie.
and that's the way a lot of Southern cooking and the Creole, the New Orleans stuff,
Yeah.
it's like people were just stretching what they had.
Sure.
So, and that's the way we're having to think lately is,
absolutely.
you know, what can you do with beans?
Right.
So, which, I mean, I could live on red beans and rice every day, which is fine
so
with me.
Good.
But there are a lot of things that don't cost very much that you can stretch, and that's like how gumbo started and stuff. It's like you had this little bit of protein.
Oh my gosh.
What can you do with it?
And how great is a gumbo? I mean, come on.
I think it's pretty
All
good.
right, how's my work?
So I think it's beautiful. 350, like I said, about 15 minutes.
Okay.
Until it looks kind of like
that looks
this.
perfect.
And maybe this is even a tiny bit
too
dark. So I mean, this doesn't, but look to where the edge is just getting kind of golden.
Okay.
Okay, and then we're going to make something that's sort of similar to a curd. So we can go ahead and start with, throw your eggs in there and whip them up. Unless you want to watch me do it.
Well, you show me the proper way, okay? Because there's no way I'm going to do it like you do it. See, you say just do it, and I'm like, well, I don't know how, Bonnie.
You're great.
Is
okay.
This something?
And then a little sugar and a little flour. Recipes on your website.
Okay.
I was good this time.
Oh.
I even found a mistake I made. And I fixed it.
Oh, there you go.
Juice from 2 lemons.
Ooh.
Yeah, so that's all that is in there.
This is so simple.
I know. So after that's baked, you just get that to where it looks. Oh, and people love this thing in my classes because I have a couple different ways to juice things. But this is called a reamer, I was told.
Okay.
And I said it's a wooden lemon juice getter outer.
Sure.
And they were like, it's a reamer. Okay. So you know you look for heavy lemons.
Oh, okay.
Cut them in half, and you do this, and you can go all the way to the pith.
Yeah, how squishy are you wanting your lemons to be when you're shopping for them? I'm never quite sure what I'm looking for.
Not real, just make sure they're heavy. See, they didn't have too many at the store yesterday. See how much heavier this one is? That means it's going to have a lot more juice.
Oh.
And you can even stick them in the microwave if you want to. And then if you really like to pucker, you can, you know, you
zest
can put
these babies right up.
1 teaspoon, and try not to get the white pith because that gets bitter. So get that in there. So that makes it really exciting.
Oh, it smells so nice.
You want to feel like you've been somewhere, you know,
there you go.
when you do that.
There you go.
And that just gets poured on top of that.
Okay.
You don't have to. And then you end up with these beautiful things.
Look at these.
Is
and
that,
a little
does that look
sugar on
edible?
top.
Yeah, and you just take a little sifter here and do like that and just
Easy.
Yeah. When you get your crust out for the first time, do take a fork and just prick it a little bit, but not all the way down, just about halfway down or just a little bit at the top.
Okay.
And then that way when you pour your filling into it, it will adhere better, okay? So I think you need to have a taste to make sure that these are edible.
Please, please. Oh, look at this little dainty slice that you've brought for me.
But it's just
so
such
beautiful.
a nostalgic thing that so many people seem to like.
It is.
And
It is.
the butter makes it. You know, where there's butter and lemons, how can you mess up? See how easy that was?
That's so nice.
You can do that with your kids.
Yes.
And they love to press down the crust.
There you go. It's such a nice, bright recipe for the springtime to celebrate.
And yesterday, that person that was saying about taking little candies and making a flower, you could do
there
that
you
on
go.
top. I was thinking how cute that would be on top of
You
those.
could take this to the moon with all that stuff. Bonnie, thank you so much.
Thank
Great to see you.
Good to see you.
Okay, we'll have more information on our website at katu.com. We'll be right back with more Afternoon Live right after this.